Today is Wednesday, March 27th. Here's what's coming up in the mayor's office.
Like I said, I'm channeling my inner George Bush, dude. I'm ready. I'm going today again a little bit. I'm with Andrew.
Okay.
And we're gonna get it right, dude.
Nice.
Hey, get up on that mound, let it rip, and see what happens.
Go.
And I'm in love with the good life. Can't give it up. Make it to the top and keep climbing. I wanna live it up. The good life. I'm coming up. I'm coming up. The good life. Good life. Oh, good life. Good life. Good life.
Ooh, coming in hot, Chichi. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great, man. Today's show is brought to you by dogs. How's that sound? You ready?
Is it really?
Yeah,
Can't wait to hear
couple
this.
things. Couple things. First one, which is amazing. Oh, well, let me start with Macy. Macy, clean bill of health, 2 weeks in, ACL surgery, bro. She's ready. She's rocking.
Dude, she looks great. She sent me that video of Macy coming out, turned the corner like she was ready to go after a rabbit.
She was. Dude, second thing, and I'm excited about this, and I have a question for you. Yankees Aaron Judge primed for guest appearance on Paw Patrol spinoff this summer. Aaron Judge cartoon. Look at him. So cute.
I love that. Dude, Paw Patrol's like the big show now, right?
Dude, it's your kids probably just
I
missed
don't have. I was like the Wiggles and like
Dora the
Imagination Movers. Yeah, Dora the Explorer. Dora the Explorer. Swiper, no swiping. Yeah, I was Dora. I was all that stuff. Yeah.
All right. So Paw Patrol, there's like a bunch of different dogs. I got a quick story about this, and I got a question to ask you at the end. So I sent you these. I'm so excited because we've had Aaron Judge on our show. My niece Amaya is obsessed with Paw Patrol, dude. Obsessed with it.
Right.
So look, she made me and Jess dress up as the Paw Patrol folks.
Who are you?
I'm the guy. I'm the spinoff guy. His name is damn it, what the hell's his name? I guess Rubble. Rubble.
You're Rubble.
He's like the boy dog. So my niece made me be the boy dog. He made Jess be she made Jess be, I don't know, one of the other dogs.
So you started learning the characters.
I know the characters. I
Basically.
know who Rubble is. I know I gotta be Rubble. And Rubble, it's his spinoff. So Aaron Judge, he there's no stadium for the stadium like Feldhound or something for the home run derby. So Judge calls Rubble, and Rubble is like a construction worker dog. So Rubble's gonna build a stadium so Aaron Judge can compete in a home run derby.
Oh my God, this is great, dude.
It
This
really
is great.
Now I have a question. I'm putting you on a spot here. Do you think it'd be weird if you asked Judge if we can get the contact for Paw Patrol and we can interview Rubble? I bet they can figure out how to do that.
Man, that's an interesting ask. I've never even thought of that, but maybe.
No, we won't do it. We won't do it. I'll tell you who do whatever they want right now, kinda. Freaking rich get richer, man. With the Dbacks Scott Montgomery.
That's huge, dude.
It's huge. Now, there's 2 points to this. One, let's talk about the fact that they got him, and it's great. And then let's talk about the deal, the actual money in the deal, and see how you feel about that.
Yeah, well, that they got him is huge. I mean, don't forget the Diamondbacks won the World Series last year. You know, with the rotation they had, you talk Zach Gallen, you talk Merrill Kelly, you know, and then they signed Eduardo Rodriguez. That was their big sign.
Sure.
Really nice sign. Lefty, you know, with Detroit last year, with the Red Sox all those years, he's got great stuff. And then you fire in Montgomery into that rotation. I'm sorry, bro, but the D-backs just got a lot better.
Yeah.
They guys got a lot better and with that rotation, top to bottom. And like I said, they went to the World Series last year. So
they only have to be like 1 or 2 games better, and they probably got a lot more better than that. You know, it's interesting that he went there. Because actually we hadn't really heard that name as much. The Yankees punted. I don't think I think we've proven the Yankees just didn't want to pay extra taxes on players at the end of the day.
Yeah, at the end of the day, yeah.
Which, hey, you know what? It's understandable. But interestingly enough, the Yankees and Mets will both be without their aces to start the season. And those were 2 of the teams that were in on Montgomery way back when. So neither of them, they're all some teams are standing pat, even though they have injuries in their starting rotation. And I would also like to think it's a pretty decent sign that the Yankees are hopeful that Cole's going to be there when they need him.
Right. Cole will be back probably 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah.
And I think even like Luis Gill, who made the team as the 5th starter, he's got good stuff. So I mean, gives a chance for some of these young kids to come in and show what they've got. And I honestly think the Yankees think they have enough right now until Cole gets back, which I think they do too.
I do too. And I'll go back to the Mets. Senga's the guy who's out for your buddy in his first year as manager, but they got a great NL lineup, dude. They got one of the best NL lineups. It's the same thing with the Yankees and the Mets have great lineups. You think maybe they're just like, hey, we're gonna bang as hard as we can until we get our aces back.
Yeah, well, I think offensively, you just hope you come out the gates hot, because you could come out the gates cold too, which is never a great thing, but hitting's contagious. Those lineups are loaded. The Yankee lineup and the Mets line are both loaded, especially with JD Martinez now with the Mets.
Yeah.
So they're hoping that they come out the gates banging.
Yeah.
And, they're ready to go.
Yeah. Come tomorrow. Right. So some teams are firing on all cylinders. When you look at the NL, the Braves got better because they got Chris Sale looking like a superstar again. That's an ad for them. Yeah. There's a lot of teams that have done great stuff. We're so excited about the Reds, dude. So excited by the Reds prospects. You mentioned it yesterday, how excited you are about the team. Matt McLain, bad news. Surgery on that shoulder. They hope he'll be back this season. That's a bummer, man. We had him on. If you go listen to that interview, by the way, he's a baseball junkie, Matt McLain, and a stud player, and works really hard on and off the field. And it's a bummer that they lost him before the season started.
Yeah. Left shoulder too.
Yeah. As an infielder. And I know
cartilage damage and repair the left shoulder. Yeah. Obviously, we don't know, but we had Dr. Kremchek on there today. I'm sure Kremchek's doing the surgery. So he's in great hands as far as that goes. I must admit, Chinch, I had shoulder surgery in 2002.
On your off shoulder?
On my left shoulder, on my non-throwing shoulder. And I don't know, man.
You never came.
I personally don't know if I would have done it again. I think I would have tried to just get stronger, and I'm sure it sounds like McLain was doing that, trying to get stronger. But like me personally, when I look back at my career, I'm like, that definitely rattled my career because my shoulder was never the same. But I think times are different now, 2002 and 2024, the way that you can recover, the way that they are smarter now is probably as far as the exercises keep him stronger. The rehab is different. So
yeah,
what they do now, 22 years later, is so different than what I did in 2002.
That's 2002. Yeah, that's 20 years, dude. My dog has 2 robotic legs now.
Like, right, dude. It's a different ball game.
Modern medicine is different, so
it's different. Yeah,
but
that's a big blow. That's a big blow to the Reds because they got a great team coming into 2024, bro. The fans are excited. That city's excited. The team's excited. David Bell's excited.
Mm-hmm.
That rotation, man, if that rotation stays healthy, that's going to be a really good rotation too. They've got a lot of good players there with Frankie Montas, obviously getting the start opening day, but Hunter Green, Lodolo is going to be back. Abbott, Ashcraft. They got some good arms in that rotation. Yeah. But Matt McLain, man, for me, Matt McLain's the best hitter in that lineup.
And he's a gamer.
He's a gamer, and the way he plays the game, he sets the tone. That's a big blow for those guys. So hopefully he's back sooner than later, man.
Yeah. Well, they did. They had extra infield. That was the one thing. It's like, where's everybody going to play? So what you do if you're a franchise, you got to have depth. You have to have depth. 162 games. Sean. I don't know.
Big time. Yeah. Well, you got Jonathan India too. You got a lot of good players sitting there too. So, Encarnacio Strand, I believe, is a star waiting to happen. So he's kind of sitting there in the wings too. We haven't really talked about him, but he's the heir apparent to Joey Votto. De La Cruz literally could be a superstar tool wise. Yeah. We'll see what he does. He's put up great numbers in the minors. I always think if you put up those kind of numbers in the minors, eventually they show up in the big leagues. I really believe his potential is huge. Spencer Steer, Jake Fraley, they have some guys that can bang out there still. So I think they're going to be okay. But like I said, Matt McLain is one of those guys that, he's a difference maker.
Yeah. I have one more note that I read today. Jason Stark puts out this kind of he's just a stat genius as far as
I love Starkey.
Oh, he's got his article. It's I think it's 30, however many fun facts leading into the season. Dude, do you know that only 3 teams in baseball last year didn't have a guy throw 100 miles per hour? And there are 62, I believe he wrote, 62 pitchers in baseball that threw over 100 miles per hour last year, which means you're averaging 2 a team, and you subtract that from 3 teams. So I just found that one very interesting, that that's a great stat for the state of the game today and how hard guys throw. And then even go back to when we had Doc on the other day saying why does everybody have to throw so hard? Because if you think about all but 3 teams had guys that threw 100 miles per hour, but not all of those teams make the playoffs, dude. You get put up at 100. It's an interesting.
Dude, here's the deal, bro. Those guys in the big leagues, they're there for a reason too. They have elite eye-hand coordination. They hit velo.
Yeah.
They hit velocity. You better have something that's, moving to those edges, because you just keep, I saw it with Luis Severino last year. Guys pumping 99, 100, 98, 90. Wham, wham, wham. Rockets everywhere. You know what I mean? Velo for big leaguers, sorry, eventually your eyes get used to it. Your bat speed's elite. Your eye-hand coordination's elite. So that just goes to show, to pitch up there, you got to have more than velo, man. You got to be able to cut it. You got to be able to sink it. More. When I was up there, I was the hitting coach, obviously, the one thing I learned was more guys have cutters now. It seems like everybody, when I was playing, it used to be a guy had a sinker or a cutter. Now guys have a sinker and a cutter, right? And now and a slider.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So it's they know, the pitchers know, I can't just rely on this velo. Yeah. Because if I'm not spotting it, these guys could turn it around quickly.
Right. And everything's got to look the same, right? We haven't really talked about that. Nobody really talks about everything's got to look like it's going like that from the off. You don't want to see this and whatever. If you're a pitcher, and it's interesting to see how guys, if you see a lot of people do those overlays, and it's always on the best pitchers in baseball, and the best pitchers in baseball, they'll show the fastball and they'll show the sinker, and it'll come out the hand the exact same time. And then halfway down, you'll see one of the balls fall off, and those are the best pitchers in the game, right? The ones who can decidedly show you everything looks like a fastball,
right,
as much as possible looks like a fastball.
It's called tunneling. They want the ball to tunnel. They want the ball to come down that same tunnel and then do its action. So it's just deception. You're looking for that hitter to be deceived and late. You want that ball to be moving as late as you can, so the hitter at 50 feet or whatever has to make a decision to swing, and then you tunnel that ball. One of the things that I really learned, Cincy, is watch a game now. Pay attention. 2 things. The Yankees had the best catching coach in the world, Tanner Swanson, who created if you watch every catcher now. Every catcher works down to up now. No more are these guys just framing pitches and trying to, bring it down into the zone. Watch the rhythm. These guys have their glove now. Let me see if I can show you.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah. It is really cool, because I learned something new. Okay. Watch the rhythm of a catcher's mitt now. The guys will be here. They'll go down almost like a hitter would load, and a pitcher would. They go down and they come up. So when the ball is being pitched, the glove is down, and it comes up. And what they're trying to do is steal strikes up, because it deceives the umpire. Mm-hmm. So and the stats show it, dude. It's incredible. That's why every catcher does it now. Everyone's like, why is the catcher on his knee? He's trying to get as low as he can so he can bring his glove down and work up to steal strikes. So that's the first thing. I think it's incredible. Tanner Swanson, the catching coach for the Yankees, best in the business, man. This guy, I really invented this, the catching, and has taken it to another level. And then the other thing on the other side is watch catchers now, bro. They don't set up so much on the corners as they set up down the middle. Pay attention. That's what I love about the game of baseball, dude. There's so many games within the game. You start watching the catcher. for everybody that loves the game, start watching these guys. The rhythm is down to up. These guys will put their glove on the ground and then bring it up, right? And so trying to steal strikes low, and it works. It freaking works. Incredible. And then the other thing is watch these catchers, man. Most of them set up down the middle now. They set up right down the middle, and they're waiting for the tunneling. So what they're telling the pitcher is, hey, bro, throw it right down the middle and let it work for you. Let it work for you. Right? So that no longer are these guys setting up on the edges and, hey, hit this spot. Most of these guys are setting up right down the middle, and they want the action of the ball to work.
It's funny, as you say that, it's the more I think about it, the less I've seen, like, the catcher set up inside, do the pound the glove, throw the dirt, bounce, dive down into the court. I always wonder, actually, I think that's smart anyway in general, because your ball's going to go and the ball's going to go. Like, but at the end of the day, I used to think, I've never been a pitcher, but I would feel so distracted by being like, where am I throwing it? I'm throwing it over there. He's in there right now. So it's almost like a parlor game. You might as well set up straight, trust your stuff, and let the stuff move, and not that's really cool, dude.
That's what they're doing, dude. Tunneling. Like I said, the reason the guy's setting up down the middle is they want that tunneling action of all the pitches to look the same and then fade.
I love it. Good job, man. All right.
Yeah.
Are we ready? Oh, my lights just went
off.
Oh,
dude, I'm going right now. Dude, I'm ready. Matter of fact, watch this.
Okay.
I was telling my friend Angie today, I was saying, hey, listen, I'm tunneling my inner George Bush. The greatest first pitch of all time.
That's so great.
I met, dude, he threw out the first pitch. This is the first pitch in 2001 in Miller Park. He came into our clubhouse. Really cool experience having the president come in your clubhouse. Came up to me, was like, hey, I heard they call you the mayor. I'm like, oh, Mr. President, that means a lot to me that you even know who I am. I know your dad. Because I knew his dad from the Houston days when he was right in the on-deck circle, but was a really, really nice guy. Bernie Stowe's also in the background, one of the greatest clubbies of all time, the Stowe family. They're the best. Can't wait to see them tomorrow. But like I said, I'm channeling my inner George Bush, dude. I'm ready. I'm going today again a little bit. I'm with Andrew.
Okay.
We're going to get it right, dude.
Nice.
Hey, get up on that mound, let it rip, see what happens.
So the game is not till 4 Eastern yesterday. Are you comfortable doing a broadcast with me prior to?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We got to figure that out. The Reds just sent me a schedule for me tomorrow, and I'm like, whoa. Looks like 9:15, 9:25, 10 o'clock.
What?
Let's see if we can go. Let's see if you and I can go a little early tomorrow. Can you go at like 8?
Sure.
Let's make it happen. Let's go old school, Chinch.
Okay, let's go old school. I'll get up early. I get up early anyway. All right.
Okay. Awesome.
Charge my stuff so it doesn't die. It made it almost all the way through the show today.
Love it, dude. You're late. You're late. You made the adjustment.
I made the adjustment. All right, brother. All right. Go get loose. And then fans, get ready. Tomorrow morning, we're going to be previewing Sean's first pitch, dude.
We'll be in Cincinnati tomorrow.
Let's go.
Can't wait. I'm so excited. You know what I'm excited for, dude? Getting back to see those fans.
There you go.
I'm serious, dude. Best fans. And they're all so fired up. Tomorrow, like I said, opening day in Cincinnati is a holiday.
Yeah.
It's a national holiday. It should be a national holiday. Kids, don't worry about going to school tomorrow. Teachers, take off. Let's go.
Let's go. All right.
Parade. Yeah, it's going to be great. Dimitri and Pokey will be there. Let's get it. So excited. All right, man. Love you, brother. Have a great rest of the day. I'll see you tomorrow from Cincinnati. Everyone out there, thanks for listening. Appreciate you. Appreciate you guys tuning in to us, and we'll see you manana.